morning, this is Owen XX here, and today I wanted to talk about something that is really important to me, and that is about opening our hearts to other people in our lives, everybody and anybody, especially the ones who we have much encounters with in our life, some people who are close to us, and it's most noticeable when they push our buttons or trigger us. What I wanted to say really is, when people are mean or behaving mean or irritable or annoyed, it's so easy for us to have an argument with them together, and both people think that they're right, and usually there's people are being emotional and upset or angry or annoyed. And I want to say to switch from being fighting with the person to really deep down open our hearts and to care for the person and to notice that the person is suffering, that they're upset, that they're sad, you know. So let's be soft and sensitive and gentle in our heart towards these people, and instead of fighting with them, let's really empathize with them and know that they're in pain. So we won't want to argue with them. We want to just stop the argument even before it begins, or before it even gets into a long argument. And to know that the person's suffering, sad and hurting, and we don't want to make them hurt anymore, even if we think that we're right. Not causing them more hurt and pain and arguing is more important than proving ourselves to be right. Yeah, do you think so? And often when someone is already angry or upset or annoyed or whatever, they're not really listening properly. And if we are, then we're not really listening properly too. So, not making any more enemies, but looking out for the other person and being their friend, being a loving support in their life while they need us. So I'd like you to just think about that for a minute or two, and just see if there's been any cases in your life recently. If you just could have stopped arguing, maybe even hug the person and ask them like, "Are they okay? I'm sorry for sorry that if I caused you any upset," and say to them, "Listen, I'm sorry you're upset. I'm sorry if I hurt your feelings in any way. I don't want to argue anymore, and I want us to be like friends and to get on well." And just to basically flood your doors open, your heart doors open, and just be there like a loving mother would be to their son who just fell on the ground and cut their knee or something. You know, really there and present and receptive for the poor person who's upset or suffering. Of course, in a mother whose child hurt themselves, they'd never want to hurt their child anymore. But the person in front of you who may be giving out to you, possibly, they might be angry or sad or irritable. It's almost an automatic reaction to defend ourselves or to criticize back or to enter some sort of debate about how they're wrong or inaccurate and how we're right. But that's intellectual. It's not really empathizing. Let's empathize instead and feel with our heart and emotionally, and know that the other person is emotionally upset, uncomfortable, and let us have our aim to be remove their discomfort, to help them to heal and to feel really good and better again. Instead of arguing, let's try and let that person know that we feel for them. We know that they're upset or sad or angry or whatever. And to let them know that they're appreciated, that they're cared for, that their opinion or perception is valued, that it's not stupid or crazy. and that we respect them as a person. We respect them and we love them, and we're there for them in their time of upsetness and sadness and suffering. Not that we're against them. So let's totally switch from being against somebody to being with them. You know, I don't know. This is a beautiful thing, I feel. There are my smiley faces. It's very warm here now, so I think I'm going to take off my top. 1 second, alright? Hi. Hi. Here I am in the park. It's a beautiful park and a nice sunny day. You can see it. This is in Ireland, in Dunleary. The new home is over there. And each day I eat out on our steps, and I see the beautiful trees, and I see the people walking by, and I say hi to the people, and I sometimes smile and laugh and joke at the people. I say, good morning! But it's not the morning, it's maybe like 5 in the evening or like 9 in the evening and it's dark. And I'm like, good morning! And it's pretty funny. It gets a good laugh. It's just funny, friendly and funny. So anyway, I hope we can all do this together, you know, and end the conflict that's going on in the world, and we can do it in our lives. That's where we have the power now. No matter what happened in the past with people we may have been or are fighting with, as in got a closed heart or angry, closed feelings towards, no matter what happened in the past, we can open our heart doors now and love them instead of fighting with them. From our hearts at least, you know. If someone is really destructive and harmful and hurtful and really imbalanced in life on drugs and everything, and a really negative influence, at least we can forgive them and open our heart doors towards them. We don't necessarily have to be in their life all the time if they're a negative influence, but that's a bit of an extreme. But even just people in our family, our friends, our work, anyone who's irritated us, we can now start to take new steps now towards rebuilding and recreating a better relationship. If we want, we can choose that now. So no matter what happened in the past, it doesn't stop us from making a new choice today, in this moment. That's where we have all the power to create right now, just to choose, alright, I want to love this person and make them feel cared for, you know, important, feel like an important person to me. And they are, everyone's important. People just are a bit lost in life with their conditioning and programming. And they're running around in circles, feeling really sad and unhappy all the time, getting into fights with people. They don't know how to manage their own emotions and stuff. We're all learning with this, almost. You know, only a few people aren't, but we can learn from these people. And we're all helping each other all the time too. We're all students and teachers of each other. So really, it's about who we choose to be today and who we choose and wish to be in the future. And now when we open our hearts to people, now we're soft and sensitive to them, and we'll look out for their emotions, and the way we now approach this lovely person and think new favourable thoughts towards them, it'll come across in the way we speak to them, and our tone and our voice and our body language and our listening abilities too. So what do you think? I think this is a beautiful video. I think it's a really important video. It's one of the things that I love the most, this message of not fighting with anyone anymore, and opening our hearts and to loving people and feeling good feelings and to feeling and thinking good things and feelings towards people. And we'll feel really good in our lives as a result of this. So this reminds me of a book called Nonviolent Communication. And that's a very good book, Nonviolent Communication. It's about looking through the words of people and getting to understand the feelings and emotions behind what they're trying to communicate with us. So it's really about empathizing with people and feeling compassion, understanding people beneath the words, beneath the covering of words. So we can do that. Let's look out for it, okay? When people say stuff, let's try and figure out what they're really feeling, and we can ask them questions to find out what they're feeling. And enjoying breathing in and out through our nose, nice and slowly too. It's nice, grounding and peaceful, relaxing thing to do. And speaking slower and speaking quieter is also a very nice, relaxing, calming, peaceful, good feeling thing to do also. Making eye contact with people is a nice, lovely thing to do. To see them, to look in their eyes, and then you know that they're alive and that they're a person and that they suffer too, and that they have the same wishes and wants as we do often, to feel at peace and happy. Smiling and touching, little touch or whatever, it's okay. I'd like to invite you to think about this video, okay? I'd like to invite you to practice it in your life and to live it out as best you can. But this video doesn't mean being a walkover or to taking abuse from people. All it means is opening our heart towards people. And then if we need to say to people what we need or wish them not to do, we can say it and ask them to share with us what they wish or need or want us to stop doing or to start doing more of. But it just means it's not done in a big fighting, angry, critical way or feeling. And we just feel sensitive to the other person's hurt and the other person's feeling, and that we are focusing on helping them to feel better, to feel loved and cared for. But we can still talk to them and tell them or ask them not to be shouting, please, or, you know, it's not to be mistreating us or being mean, and ask them if anything we can do too, that you want to build a better relationship together. But the minute you open your heart anyway towards the person and really, really wish to give up being right or to give up the argument and just to really, like I said earlier, oh my God, be so soft and gentle and loving, like a mother whose child just fell on the ground and hurt themselves. When you bring that sort of tenderness and love, the person will feel it big time, and they'll see it, and they'll see it. They'll just, they can't not see it. Your whole energy has changed, your whole thoughts, and you've made a shift, and from there on in, that's healing the world, that's healing yourself, that's healing other people. That's kind of letting go of resentments as well. You're looking past the wrongdoings and you're looking towards the love and nurturing and nourishing the other person, the nurturing. And let us love and nurture ourselves, like, absolutely, by eating well, living well, thinking well, drinking well, not overeating, or not to be eating too much late at night time, trying to stop taking the drugs and even the food drugs, like, just to try and be well and to move our bodies and enjoy nature and fresh air and like so-called exercise, just enjoying ourselves, moving, dancing, playing, whatever it is we like to do. But in all of this, not to try too hard or to struggle or to stress and strain and strive for it. Not to try too hard in anything. So there's no stress in any of these things we're trying to do. We're just going to do them as best we can, but we're not going to cause ourselves or anyone else stress. We're just going to do our best and do it all in a sense of peace and ease as best we can. I'd like to also invite you to share this video if you liked it, for other people to benefit. If you think other people would like it, go ahead and share on Facebook or wherever you want to share. You're more than welcome, and you're also I'd love to hear your comments if you want to leave any comments or your opinions, anything you'd like to add. And you're also welcome to subscribe to the channel for upcoming videos. If you look at the video on YouTube, you can see there's a subscribe button, and that means you can then see future videos. And you can look at the channel here that I have. This is for everyone's benefit. And there's lots of other previous videos that I've made too, so you might like them and share any of them if you want. Also, if you like the videos, the like button, that helps promote the video standing in searches, and the station, the YouTube channel, the power of it on YouTube, so people will find it easier. So if you like the videos, or if you share them, you're definitely doing a really good thing to promote this message, and to promote the channel, and to promote the loving energy in the world. So if you do that, I'm grateful, and I'm really happy about that, because I want this message to go everywhere, and for everyone to like reach a new, higher, better preferred level of communication and love towards each other and understanding. So that'd be marvelous if you want to do that. Fantastic, help. We're all in this together, and that's it. Have a lovely day. I'll talk to you soon, and thanks for watching. Thanks for being my friend, and lots of love and light and peaceful wishes to you and everybody. May everyone be well and feeling really good and prosperous and happy, and may they also enjoy and expand and learn through the challenging experiences as well. Alright, see ya. Bye. I'll catch you again soon. I look forward to it. See ya. Such a beautiful day. Very, very nice.